Well, I know another issue that particularly our businesses, and I don't think our residential taxpayers know the real application of this law yet, is cap and trade. And it's a term that a lot of people need to get familiar with, because cap and trade and the restrictions it's going to put on businesses is going to have a dramatic increase in the cost to do business for not only businesses but the individuals. Can you tell us a little bit about the cap and trade initiative?
Well, sadly, it passed the House. Now, the good news, it only passed by 6 votes. And so hopefully there will be a return to sanity in the Senate, so it can be held up. This would be a bill that would, again, cost jobs. It would double, very likely, the electric rates of citizens of our state. It would double the electric rates on business. It would make us non-competitive in the world. It would also provide for doubling of gasoline cost. Okay. This would be catastrophic for the people that I represent in Allendale who commute to work at Hilton Head Island. It would be extremely expensive for them to do this. We need to be promoting clean energy. South Carolina's been a leader. Right. And I appreciate SC&G, Santee Cooper, Duke, building new nuclear power plants. That's what we need. We need hydrogen fuel research, and I appreciate the efforts of Dr. Harris Pastides and Fred Humes and Aiken at the Savannah River Nuclear Laboratories. We can work on different technologies and energy sources in America, but not tax the American people so high that it would be catastrophic for their ability to have the positive lifestyle we want.
Well, what's interesting, Congressman, just kind of close on this issue, is that even with the changes we made, unless there are global changes, it really has really little effect on the overall climate change.
And India has already indicated that they understand that if they were to adopt the American plan, it would cost jobs. Right. And China has always said that they would not participate. And so the other world economic powers, we would solely be tying the hands of American business and industry and losing jobs here in South Carolina.
Without a doubt. Last thing we want to talk a little bit, and I know it's been almost a 2-session type debate on this, but employee free choice. And when we talk about employee free choice, it's really not employee free choice. What's happening is people's ability to go behind and make their own election and secret ballots being taken away, particularly in union elections. What's happening in Washington right now?
Well, I serve on the Education Labor Committee. When this issue first came up 2 years ago, I was shocked because we live in the environment of right to work where people can join a union or not. It's their choice. But I found out that the new members of Congress were elected to deny workers the ability to vote on an election. That's where this misnamed bill came in, and it actually does away with union elections. It could easily lead in many businesses, particularly the hospitals of South Carolina, to have 9 different unions that would be negotiating and running the hospitals. I see it as a threat to the hospitality industry. We know from Myrtle Beach to Charleston to Hilton Head how important the jobs are that are created by the hotels and motels throughout our state. They would be catastrophically affected by forced unionization, where workers, by signing the card, would not have an election. Then there would be arbitration. Business people would lose the ability to run their own business.
Right. Well, we appreciate all that you're doing up there, and I mean, you're right down the line with the business community on these issues, and we look forward to the debate, particularly on the health care, as it kind of comes to fruition over probably the next month or two.
It will. But Otis, the Chamber's made a difference already, and I want to thank the U.S. Chamber, South Carolina Chamber, our local chambers. The President had every intent of this being on his desk July 31st. Right. But the American people, as they found out through the chambers of what was in the bill, how it was not in the interests of individuals, how it would cost jobs. Thank you, Chamber of Commerce.